Hi guys, today's video is going to be making a Monopoly board. I'm just doing some like crafting stuff since I've seen some Formula 1 Monopoly boards and I thought why not make my own. So I've got most of the stuff that I need here. The only thing I haven't really done is the instructions and everything, but that is just going to be typed up and printed off later on. But yeah, so I've got my highlighters here for each like property and stuff. I've got a box to store some of the stuff in, since I don't have a box for the game to go in, so I might just use this top box and then this for all the small things. In here currently I have like the spare money, and then all of the money, it just looks like this, like a ticket kind of thing. So obviously this is the 100. I've got 1s, 5s, 10s, 20, 50, 100. I added 200 as well, and then also 500, and that, but they're all slightly different shade, colours and everything. So I got all of them and the exact amount of them, of what I needed, but I had some spares for when I was like printing them off, since I needed 45, I think it was, of the ones. So I just printed 45 of each of them off and then deducted the ones that I didn't need off the others. This is like the 5s and that. So yeah, I done that. They all look the same apart from the number on them and the colour. So yeah, so that's what is in this box currently, is all the money. So that is going to be left to the side. That is just dimensions and everything that I need. This is all my card details and everything, like what is going on each card for the chance cards and the community chest. So because it's Formula 1 related, I'm going to do safety car for the chance cards, and I've got all of them written down here, so I can just transfer all these to cards. And then the community chest is going to be FIA, so I've got them on these 2 pieces of paper and everything. This is my rough layout of what it's going to look like with each race, like Bahrain, Suzuka, which is Japan, being like the properties, and everything. So yeah, I've got a maxed budget cap and like an FIA fine, which is if you land on it you just give 200, I think, or 100 or whatever. The transports are going to be, I've put down as 4 of the teams, so I've put McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari. And then what else is it? Oh, the utilities. One's going to be fastest lap and the other's going to be driver of the day. So yeah. And then obviously we've got the go, which is going to be lights out and away we go, which is obviously the first thing is said when the race starts, so that's going to be the first thing. And then the jail is going to be going to the stewards and that, so you've got like the stewards for jail. And then the free parking is going to be a pit stop, and then obviously going to jail is going to the stewards. So yeah. I've got down mostly what that thing is, what each thing is. The only thing I haven't figured out is what image is going to be on each section. So I don't know what's going to be on the pit stop image to show that. What's going to be on go to the stewards and the stewards kind of thing. So yeah, FIA, on the FIA, back on them, I'm thinking of doing the FIA kind of like logo symbol thing where it just says FIA with like a blue circle or oval in the background. Safety car, I'm thinking of printing off some of the Aston Martin safety car image, an image of that they use, and putting that on the back, and then lights out and away we go. I'm gonna have the lights of that, but yeah, and then obviously with each of the tracks it's gonna be the track. So yeah, also with all of the places, I've currently got some of them down as the track name and some of them down as the country. I'm thinking of doing it the track name just so it's easier, and that some of them the track name is literally the same as the country, like Monaco. So yeah, so that's cool. And then also I've just got pen, pencil and rubber and ruler for when I do this stuff. I've got all the prices and everything that is needed for each of the cards. So I've got utilities, the transports, and then I've started with each of like these. Since we do currently have a Monopoly in the house, we have a friend's one I think, so I kind of use that to help me with the prices of everything. I did have to add a price to this because when you add like the properties to like the houses and the hotels, I think it is, to the board, I kind of went in a different direction and went, I'm going to do 3 different ones instead. So I've got garages, which is classed as a house, so you get 4 of them, and then you go on to motorhomes, which would be the hotels, and then I added one being like the VIP areas and that. So yeah, I decided to just add an area. So with the pricing and everything, the motorhome one is the only one that I added a price to. So the VIP area would be the same amount as the hotels would be to add in everything and well get. So yeah, so I just took 50 off the final price of the hotel to put that as the motorhome, if that makes sense. In actual fact, I don't think oh no, they're all £50 to get, I think. I just have random lists of the money I need and stuff. I also put down some of the drivers I wanted as well on the back. But yeah, anyway, so I've got that. And then yeah, so onto the stuff that I actually bought, because the money I just made on Canva and then printed it off, put it onto a Word document and then printed it off. Right, where's my Amazon? And that let me get up the prices. I need that. Okay, so I decided to buy some dices, but the ones I bought are literally like this and have no numbers on, and there's all different colours in there. So there's like a white, green, blue, red, pink, black, purple, like an orangey brown colour, and that. So yeah, I thought they would look cool, and they were only like £10. And there is loads in them. Does it say how many? No, I don't think so. Oh, there's 40. There's 40 in there, so I'm like, that works and everything. So I bought them, and they also will work for something else I'm doing as well as the boards. So obviously this looks small because it's folded up, but I bought these boards and everything, and it was cheaper to buy a pack of 3, so that's what I done for £17.30 for 3 boards. So obviously I'm going to use one for my Monopoly. I'm going to make my sister a Harry Potter Ludo, so that's what another one of the boards is going to be for, and this will also help with that. For, is it 2 dice you use for Ludo or just 1? I think it's just 1, so I'll probably get my sister to pick one of them out and go with that. But yeah, so I got the boards and that for the right size, and then for I've got to try and work this out now because I've got 2 of it. Which one's the open on this one? So I got these pack of 10 just acrylic stands for each driver to stand on, since I got keychains for the drivers as the drivers. So I bought these. They were £2.20 each. So what's that? £4.40 for 2, since I decided to get, because there's 10 in each, so I got 20, because so far I have 15 of the drivers, but the one driver that I wanted was out of stock when I bought these, so I don't have Lando Norris, which is my favourite driver. So yeah, so he is missing from this bunch, which I will buy soon anyway, because I think he's come back in stock now for the thing. So yeah, I think they're back in stock. He might be back in stock, so I'm going to buy him. I'm going to buy 2 just so I can have one on my actual keys, since they're keychains and that. So yeah, so I got some drivers from Etsy, and it was from Sinclair or whatever, however you pronounce that. But yeah, I got it from there, and it's from Australia, so it did take a while to come, but they look great. So I kind of took Bottas out of his packaging. You can go over there for now, just to test out it on a stand, and that's Bottas on one of the stands. Each of these drivers were £9.80, I think. Yeah, £9.80. So yeah, I got Bottas, Perez, Alex Albon. So I got Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez, Alex Albon, Mick Schumacher, which obviously isn't a driver this year, but they had Mick, so I was like, I'm going with it because I love Mick as a driver, so I'll probably be playing as him until I actually get round to buying a Lando keychain or keyring and everything. I got Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, not again, Sebastian Vettel. I need to buy another one of these because my mum wants one as an actual keychain, but I bought Sebastian Vettel in his Aston Martin wear. I think you can also get him in a Red Bull team kit as well. I think, I'm not 100% sure. But my mum loves Sebastian Vettel, so I got that, even though he retired last year. Esteban Ocon. Zhou Guan Yu. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Max Verstappen, which I'll probably play as well. Daniel Ricciardo, I just got him in his Red Bull kit. Since I bought these around my birthday, I think it was. So obviously he wasn't in his McLaren kit anymore, so he was in a Red Bull kit. Pierre Gasly, I don't know if you can get him in his AlphaTauri kit as well or not, but I got him in his Alpine kit, which he obviously is a driver for. Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, Yuki Tsunoda, this one would be who my sister would be, and then Charles Leclerc, or Leclerc, however you pronounce it. So yeah. Oh, I also forgot to show you guys the dices that I chose. I chose a black and a red since I thought they are more Formula 1 kind of colours, and that since the F1 logo is red for the F, and then I just went with the black for easiness, and that, and then all the cards are just cards that I've had lying around in my room since I normally use these for writing down like book series and stuff to put inside my books, and I thought I only need like 32 or something like that, so got them. And then also, last but not least, I got the properties. Where are not updates, purchases, and that's okay. So these first ones, I just got these green hotels. It did come with some like other like a lighter green houses as well, which I got to choose the colours I wanted, but I didn't need the houses that goes along with these, so they've just been put to a side for if I need them for another like crafting thing. But yeah, I got these for £9.50 on Etsy by Tabletop Forage, I think it's pronounced. But yeah, so these are going to be used as, oh, I don't know what I want to use them for actually. I might use these for the motorhomes, I think, and that. So yeah, so obviously I'm going to do 4 garages, 1 motorhome and 1 VIP area, so there don't need to be that much for them. And then I bought another set from somewhere else called the King of Queens Creations. And that these were £9.79. Sorry, it says it in dollars, so I had to try and find where it didn't say that, where it said it in English. But yeah, so these are just mixed in here. But these smaller ones, which are the homes, which are going to be the garages, have green bottom, black top. And then the VIP areas, which is the hotels but going to be the VIP areas, have the black bottoms, green top, and that. And they just look really cool and sound really annoying, so I'm putting them down. But yeah, so that is everything I got. So yeah, I'm going to start by putting all my drivers on the stands, and that. So yeah, this might be filmed 2 different days, since I just realised I don't have any of like the pictures of anything that I want to put on here anyway. So that will be another day to do that. So yeah, and I was going to try and do this with a hot glue gun and just have them as a hot glue stand, but it wasn't working, so that's why I've got these acrylic stands and stuff. So I'm gonna attempt to do the rest of them, which probably gonna be hard, but you know, I'm also gonna transfer these into here since this one is the bigger bag. Transfer them into there. And then I might put the spare money in here. And then that can go in here. That can go in there. The dice can go in there. The spare dice can go up on my bed. I did have to paint. I used acrylic paint on the dice, so that's what happened. These keychains are going in there as well. I'm just debating, do I want to put a sticker with the name, see if I can get the name sticker off and put it on the bottom of this to say who each of them are, or am I gonna be able to know who each of them are? So what does Horizon, where's Daniel? I'll see what it's like with the sticker underneath, and then if I can get this sticker. No, I can't get the sticker off, so we're doing it without. It's fine, I'll be able to probably tell. No, it was only because I lost the one where it's, oh, that's Max's. It's only because my mum asked me who the one that I had already done was. I just broke that stand. It's great. Right, I'm going to do this off camera since it's really hard, and I'll be back once I've done all the drivers. I am done! my thumb is in pain. I've just realised with Alex is he's got blonde hair on one side, and then the other side he has red hair, which is actually quite cool. And then I think also with Sebastian Bells, he's underwear on the outside of his suit as well, for like something that he done during the race last year. I've got 4 left out of the 20 I had, since a few did break. I'm gonna put one, I've also moved the tub, I'm gonna put one in the tub for when I get Lando, since Lando is the only other one I want. So I'm just putting the one in there, and then the other 3 can be thrown up there for now. But yeah, and then also start with the boards, which is cool. So I can get into it. And that's rubbish we throw in that side. But yeah, can I open the board up? Which side do I go? This side. I think this is slightly smaller than a normal board for Monopoly. Oh, it could be the same size, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I've also got a small ruler when doing this, so it's not the best. But I'm thinking, do I do the corners first? And that, since they're all going to be the same height. And then I don't need the sizing of that, or that, or that. And I definitely don't need that. So yeah, do I mark off the height of everything first? And do them lines? Because surely doing the height of everything will then create the corners, so then I just need to do the width of each square, or property square. So yeah, I might do that. Corners 2.5 inches up, which is there. I'm just going to outline everything in pencil first. I'm thinking of where I want everything to go, and then once I've done all the outlines and got everything where I want it to go, and also the writing and everything, then I'm thinking do it in pen. I'm going to do green pen because I thought, why not? You know, my favourite colour is green. Why not do green pen? So yeah. Oh, I'm just going to use this side to carry on doing the... Oh. Just make sure that is the right... That's the half point. Line there. Yeah, that was the right point. centimetres. So half there. I don't think that was really straight, but we go with it. One square done. Not that you can really see it, but yeah. I also haven't worked out of which corner's going to be which. Like, what goes near that cut line there? Does it go? And then go to the stewards there? Near this line where it breaks? Or what? Then I guess it doesn't really matter. I can choose where I want to put it myself anyway, so yeah. Right. That might not actually be straight. Let's redo that. There you go. Half. There. Right. Done with the rough outline, if you guys can see. I'm thinking of going over each corner and writing down what each corner is going to be, and then do the width of each property. So this one is going to be like out and away we go. I'm just writing it down lightly. Go to stewards. That's pit stop. Oh, I just realised I also need to do the centre cards. I'll just draw around one of these, to be honest, to get one like there, and then another there. And then I'll do the F1 kind of logo there. Or I could put F1 logo here. And then do like a picture here or something. Oh, I forgot I need to do the little thing. I don't know how wide it's meant to be, but it can go. That wide? And that's the stew. And then that will be just visiting. Visiting. And then that one can be safety car. And that one can be FIA. And then this can be the F1 logo, and then like Monopoly underneath, I think. So F1 Monopoly. So I'm thinking for now, this is the rough layout. If you guys can really see that, it just has, I have no clue what just happened with the screen then, but I don't know the width of this. The steward's thing is meant to be the jail thing, so yeah. So that is what that looks like so far. And that, so now I just need to do the width of each box, which is 1.5 inches. So yeah. How many are there meant to be in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. I also don't know if I'm going to use each of the colours on here for the exact things. I might change the colours up a bit. And I did be biased and put Silverstone as the most expensive and everything as the last one as well. So yeah, I thought, why not? I'm British. Do the British Grand Prix. Be biased. I did put it with Monaco, in all fairness, probably one of the most expensive ones. But yeah. I also paired up the two Italy ones. Well, I think Imola and Monza are both Italy. Off the top of my head, I think they are. And then I also paired up the 3 American ones, which is obviously Las Vegas, Miami and Austin. So yeah, I've done that as well. And then the other ones are just paired up randomly. So yeah. So I've kind of done the bits. Oh no, I don't know if you guys can see that, but kind of done the layout of each width. It only makes 7 and a bit. and I need 9. So I'm going to rub these out and try and work out a width to fit 9 in for this gap. And do it on all of them, and I'll be back once I've done that to then start placing everything everywhere. So yeah, gonna do that and go from there. I'll be back. Okay, so I have just finished sorting out the placement of everything and the property sizing. I did end up using my dad's tape measure to measure the distance since my ruler isn't long enough, and then using a calculator to calculate it divided by 9. So I don't think you guys can really see it, but I have put the places down and done the whole outline in pencil. So I'm gonna go over that later in pen, and I've also just put mainly just the countries and some of the circuit names, but I do need to go through all of them and put down the actual circuit name. So yeah, I need to do that somewhere and do that, but I'm just going to split up all the cards I have into piles. So I need 2 for utilities, I need 4 for the transport, so 1, 2, 3, 4 for the transport, and then there's 22 circuits, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 for the circuits. I also haven't worked out what's going to be on the back of the circuits, because obviously it says the mortgage on the back, but I haven't put down each of the what's going to actually go on the back, like what design, because do I just put the colour of the colour that's going to be on the board to correspond with the card on the back, or do I put a picture of the circuit on the back, even though it's going to be obviously labelled what circuit's going to be what anyway? Or I could do the colour, highlight the back, the colour the card's going to be, well the track's going to be for the colour, and then put the circuit picture on the back. That might be cool. So I'm going to do that. And then I need to split these up into 16 for the chance and the community. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be 16 there. For 1, I'm going to put that there for now. And then this should be 16 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then that is the safety car. I might write these out as well in pencil and then show you guys the finished product of them. And then off camera I'll do everything, write everything out and do all the outlines of stuff in pen, and then I will be back another day to show you guys the pictures and everything and the final product. I'm thinking that might be easier doing it in pencil first, but I don't know what colour I'm going to do each thing, which is not helpful. That can go there for now. I might do the utilities first, since they don't need a colour, so they can be a separate colour from the tracks and everything. Have I got a piece of paper? Yes. Gonna use a piece of paper to go and do all the colour coding. So colour code, help if I could spell. So even though these are utilities, I'm gonna class them as rewards, since driver of the day and the fastest lap is kind of a award, so they're gonna be classed as awards. Then factories as the transport, since only 3 out of the 4 factories actually do have cars related, since Red Bull isn't really a car thing. And then I've got Monza and Imola, haven't I? Monza class Imola as one. And then I've got max budget cap, I don't need anything for, and the FIA fine. Okay, so I put all the tracks together and colour coded everything. So awards is like a red, and then factories, and then all the tracks in their colours, which look great. I haven't written down I forgot to pause my song. I haven't written down all the track names yet, but I'll do that after I've done the factories and the utility stuff. So yeah, so on the back of the factories and the utilities, I'm going to do the colour and then do some sort of image to go with it. So the factories, I can do like their like symbol or logo or something, their logo on the back with the colour and that. But yeah, so what I might do is do the writing on the front first in pencil, and then go back with the colour that it needs to be. So I've got driver of the day. So where's my thing? Here. And fastest lap. I'm going to give myself about... That's the wrong side. I'm just using my thing to... my highlighter drawers to lean on and do all this, because I'm lazy. I'm thinking 1 centimetre depth to do the writing of what it's meant to be. Which can then be changed to having the 1 centimetre gap of the colour for each of these. And that. So yeah, I might do that. But anyway, I'm only going to film myself doing one of these, and then I'll do all the cards off camera, and then come back and show you guys an example of one of each that I've done. driver of the day. That can be a normal T, that doesn't need to be capital. And then mortgage is £75. And then write all the details on the front. And everything, so yeah. So, 1 award is owned, rent is 2 times amount shown on dice. I'm not really caring about my grammar on this. So yeah. Actually, I'll put the on the dice. I'm not putting if at the start because, oh well. The dice, full stop. This bit's squeaky. Both awards are owned, rent is 4 times amount shown on the dice. So this is what the back looks like so far, and then that is the writing on the front. And that this is the red, so this is this red. If I can try it. So I'm just gonna go across the back. I don't care if it's a bit blotchy on the back or whatever. I don't really mind. Okay, so I need to wipe this down, but that is the back with the colour on, which looks cool. I did get some of the colour on the front, but I don't know if you guys can see it on the edges, but it's fine. It's homemade anyway, so, and handmade, so it's all good. And that, so yeah, I'm just going to do the rest, and then I'll be back once they are done, and I'll show you guys that another day, hence my outfit, and I've moved to my bed to do this. I've just been doing the FIA symbol on the back, and the printing it is all weird, but we're just going to go with it. And yeah, so I've done all the safety car ones of these already, but I've got the FIA ones done. I've done all these like little ones. I couldn't take the pencil markings off this because it would take off the actual highlighter, so I've just had to leave it like that. And yeah, so this is what the board looks like. I haven't put the safety car symbol here yet, but I've done lights out and away we go, and then I've just done a money sign for the max budget cap and the FIA fine, and then I've done all the race tracks, and then done the symbols for each like factory, just done the steward's room, obviously the safety car that it gets used, and that driver of the day kind of thing, and then pit stop, then fastest lap symbol, and then I done the pit lane for go to the stewards since I didn't know what to put there, and then I've also got the Formula 1 logo and it's saying Formula 1, and then I've just got the 2023 grid with the cars, and that it just shows 10 cars, and then it's got like 2 drivers standing in front of the cars, so I just thought that'll work. And then I've got the 2 things that need to be on there, so this is just going here, and then this is done, and then I need to actually test it out to see if it is all right and everything. But yeah, so that is my F1 Monopoly board. I have been using double-sided tape to stick all this down because I thought it would be easier than using a glue stick. But yeah, so that is my F1 board. So yeah, so I can't wait to actually play it. I'll probably either play it tomorrow or at the weekend. But yeah, so that is the board and the video, so I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.